what I'm doing is I'm trying to cut this off so that, you know, I can put my Vesa mount on it and, you know, put it on my desk on the Vesa mount instead of on the iMac stand, which isn't the right height for me. But I also don't want to lose the ability to sometime in the future use this stand, and since now you can't remove it and put it back on because Apple doesn't allow it anymore, so I'm going to cut it. But what I did is I created these brackets. So what I want to do is I want to be able to use these, and what I'll do is I'll drill holes through the aluminum base, and these, you know, the mount comes off, but these will be on, if I ever want to put it back up, these basically will go like this, one underneath and one above, and get bolted on and basically become, you know, the stand. It'll fill up the stand, which I think will work just fine. I used aluminum for now. It should be strong enough, but even if it's not, I can always switch it out to, you know, steel plates later on. That's just for future if I want to put the stand back on. So what I need to do is I just need to drill these same holes onto this before I cut it, so that I have that pattern. And then what happens is, you know, I would just use these, what are these, like these bolts to bolt it on whenever I do need the iMac stand. So next I'm going to drill the holes to match and then cut the stand off. Okay, so now that I have the holes drilled in the aluminum, now it's time to cut it, and then I'll be done for now. I'll be able to put it up on my Vesa mount, but it's, you know, now available for the future to be able to put back together. That was a lot tougher than I thought it was going to be. You know, it's nice and thick aluminum, so that's probably why it was a lot tougher, but I wasn't expecting it to be so hard with that angle grinder. But it got through it, it's clean. I just need to, I'm going to file it down, you know, round it out so it's not sharp. But I got to let it cool down a little bit, and then I'll probably mount it and be done with it for now. So the idea being this, that, you know, I cut it obviously, but these two plates are now sandwiching it together. Let me tighten it up and then we'll stand it up. See how I did. And so I'm just going to test that with 4. I drilled 8 holes total for when I actually do use it, but for now I think that should be enough. So I got on there for now. Let's stand it up and see. Feels strong enough. Let's see. Yeah, I think that's working perfect. So basically, by doing it this way, I didn't lose any height, right? So, because I drilled the holes before I made the cut. So even though there's a gap, in between it right now, because of the kerf, of the angle grinder, the stand didn't change its position because I drilled the holes and the holes are actually holding it up. So that's perfect. It's working just great. Let me get you a close-up. So there it is. I mean, it's super strong. And like I said, if I ever feel like I need it to be stronger, I can make these out of steel instead of aluminum, but I don't think I'm gonna need to. I mean, it's holding it, and I only have 4 bolts in there right now. I got you know, more that'll strengthen it even more later on. You know, so that's gonna be it. I mean, I think it's a great solve to be able to use both is kind of the idea. And you know, I'd like to somehow clean this up and round it out, but you know, it's going to be behind the machine, so I don't really need to. So now let me go put it on the Vesa mount, and then we'll check that out. Okay, so welcome to my office, my home office anyways. So there it is. It's on the mount. Here's the mount that I cut off, and I've just, you know, attached them on now to save this. But as you can see, it is now, I'll have to move that back. You can see now there's nothing here, and it's on my Vesa mount. I had it on the mount before with the stand on it, but I kept hitting my hand with it, so I definitely wanted to take it off. And as you can see, see if I can get back there, the mount, you know, it's a two monitor mount. The other monitor I haven't set up, but that's what it is. You know, it's mounted onto the back of that, and now I get to, you know, just have it here, which I love. Hope you enjoyed this video. This was sort of a quick video, but I really wanted to get rid of that stand. And there's a couple of videos on YouTube and that I saw, but I wanted to do something where I could still use this afterwards. So this is a pretty cool way of doing it. It's just a bracket system, and hopefully it helps somebody out if they want to cut their iMac stand off. Not sure what it does to any warranty to the machine. I don't think it would have anything to do with the warranty on the computer. Obviously the stand is not going to be under warranty, but I don't think it would void anything or anything like that, but I can't be sure. You know, it's Apple. They have their own rules. So, well, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you in the next one.